Hey y'all, welcome in. Tap the screen and share the live, please. Sorry, Hope. We got a little distracted. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Lazy Days.
Hey, Sunshine.
Hey,
Hope.
Marcia. Hi, Cindy. I know, we're late. We're always late. Y'all know that by now. Don't act surprised. Hey, Bugs. Hello, Kimby.
Hey, Kimby.
Welcome in, y'all. Tap the screen and share the live, please.
Y'all remember that you have to tap Checkmate's profile pic, okay?
Hey, just Janet.
It's me, your very dry skin. CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion.
Cindy, we're gonna expect you to ask all the questions tonight that everybody's thinking but won't ask. Tap and share, y'all. Hey, Scott Martin. Hey, Bugs. I know, a lot of pressure, Cindy, but you got it. You can do it.
And never fear, Cindy is here and she will not let us in till she gets her answer.
Hey, sweet baby Rays. Hey, Barb.
Hey, Barb. Hey, Melody Rose.
Melody Rose, hello.
Hey, sweet baby Rays. Lisa. Mr. Trouble Sunshine.
Yeah, you're not coming up here with 0 followers. Bye-bye.
That's not suspicious.
I just want to let y'all know hey, Rhodey, I'm gonna start blocking and muting people. I'm not doing the shit no more. I try to be fair and not block or mute, but it's getting out of hand now.
Because Parallel was founded by an OBGYN, I really trusted them instantly. My OBGYN actually recommended I take Parallel because it has everything I need.
Hey, animal lover, how are you? Yeah, I don't usually like to do it, but I'm really over everybody's shit right now. I did, beggars. How was your Thanksgiving? Hey, Christina. Tap the screen and share the live, y'all. Come on. Get some people in here. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you had a good day. Hello, ladies. Hey, Virgo baby.
Hey, Virgo Beach.
Can y'all take this for a minute? My Walmart order just showed up.
Of course it did.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
right now.
Hey, Josie. Hey, Alley Cat.
Tap the screen and share the live. Y'all are great. Thank you so much.
Imitation broccoli.
Good Lord, Jennifer.
Rhodey, I don't even want to know.
Now, Jennifer, I know you don't fucking know that many people. We're all here. Who the fuck you sharing to? She's still going.
She's sharing to all her burner accounts. Rolling tampons, daddy.
Hey, Alley Cat. How are you?
I can't even think of all the weird ones.
Jennifer, did you mean to come up here?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't have rolling tampons anymore, but when I share, if I hold down the butt, like if I hold it down at the top of my phone, it'll bring up a whole list, and I can just hit send, send, send.
Ah,
So that's what I
gotcha.
did.
So now that you're up here, you have to be part of the discussion. Hey, Mando.
Okay.
And you can start us off.
Yeah, and we're going to expect you to chime in too. Not the occasional, okay, friends.
If it's lagging, go out and come back in, y'all. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it.
Hey,
So-
Amanda.
I just decided tonight that I'm just really gonna start blocking and muting because people just cannot be respectable anymore. The last live was a complete shit show at the end. So tonight, one comment and you're just gone. I just don't care anymore. I don't have the capacity to deal with this shit anymore. Yeah, you mods, I mean, you guys did amazing, but you just really shouldn't have to go through all of that. And it's not fair to you guys. Hey, Jess. If you missed it, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, poor old Lisa was down in the comments, her and Amber fighting for their lives.
Yeah, I mean, that was insane. There was no reason for all of that. I mean, everybody in here is an adult. That's insane. All right, Fallon, you ready to go, girl?
I'm ready.
Hey, Ashkol. It does not show the comments on YouTube, no. Just the voice.
No, Barb.
Ashkol, I hope you're doing well.
You already went over the rules. I missed it. I'm sorry.
I did. We're just gonna start blocking and muting if we have to. I'm just not dealing with it anymore. I tried to be nice. I'm done being nice now, though. So, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So tonight, it's going to get... Okay. I guess we're going to start right out the gate. Tonight, if you guys need to say something that is going to be controversial, say it with your whole chest. Because tonight, we're going to lay out a whole lot of stuff. But see, the way it gets done over here is we say names. And we say the thought process behind it. And we back it up with screenshots. I am so sick and tired of hearing people say, well, they didn't show that receipt. And it's the one stupid minor comment that has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. And we're talking about that for 20 minutes. So tonight, make sure it's relevant and you are really confused about it and it needs to be cleared up. If you're talking to me about something that happened and it has absolutely nothing to do with somebody's integrity, people getting dragged all over the internet, any of that, if you're asking me about something stupid, I'm going to tell you you're stupid. Because I don't think it's fair that you come in and you try to derail everything that we're talking about because you think you need your 15 minutes of fame because you don't get it at home. I don't think that's right. Don't come up here slurring. Don't come up here and give me any reason to make me think that you are not at full capacity. Because tonight, if you have something to say, make sure you mean it and you are about to be held accountable for it. You want to hold all these people who are here trying to do the right thing, and you want to nitpick and you want to say things that are not correct. And then when you don't say it over here, you go somewhere in the comments and you make a snide remark, or you go into somebody else's box and say it, and then you don't stay on task because you don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know why it is that people think it's so much fun to get up here and try to protect people. Because we're not doing it up here for money. We're not doing it for clout. We're not doing it for the analytics. We are strictly doing it because of the people that I'm looking at in this chat that I care about. We could have sat over here and I could have told everybody in this box, don't talk to Gov. He's a bad dude. Don't do it. And I could have went home and I could have sat by my fireplace and drank hot chocolate all damn day and I gave a fuck about anybody else. But here we are getting attacked because we're trying to do the right thing. So with that being said, is there anybody in here who is unclear that Gov is a bad dude? Because we're going to bring you some more information as to why he's a bad dude and how you need to protect yourself. Anybody want to raise your hand and say this is a good dude? You're right, Tater. I don't know what we need to start off with first, other than the fact that tonight, if you need to take your screenshots or if there are already screenshots being shown tonight, screenshot it and blow it up and look at it. Analyze it before you say something stupid in somebody else's comments.
I mean, can y'all tell we're kind of fed up? We're so over it.
I am fully aware that tonight is going to start so many issues, but I am asking you guys to ask the questions before it gets to an eruption of a volcano, because I promise you, if you just ask us, we can spell it out the best we can, like a mama bird feeding a baby bird. It'll go down so much smoother than stirring up something on the other side of the app, and then by the time it gets to us, you said something about us that's absolutely not true because we already showed proof on it. There was a clip in the beginning played where somebody was still unsure that we sat with Just Curious. It's an 8-minute clip that's going to be on Birdie's YouTube. And if there's any lives that you missed prior to, it will be on Checkmate's YouTube. Those two YouTubes are going to be vital to what we speak of tonight. We never, ever, ever condoned Just Curious's behavior. We had a live to try to tell people that Gov was doing some underhanded stuff, i.e. doxing people, because he gave Just Curious's information to Tim and Angela, and Tim and Angela already had a propensity for being bad because Tim posted Raggedy T's picture on his Facebook and said, I'm looking at buying a tumbler. Reach out to me with information if she's still doing cups. Tim doesn't have any business trying to buy a tumbler or a cup from Raggedy T. She's in the same state, so there's no reason for him to try to find out any of her information other than the fact that he wanted to do some type of underhanded bullshit to her. Because you spoke on him trying to warn people about Tim not being a good person and about Angela being a major manipulator. So Tim trying to find out about Raggedy T was underhanded. There's no reason anybody needed to be telling her any type of information because she just came out and said, please watch yourselves, don't give them any money, that it's not a good thing. Because she spoke out on him, he wanted her business. He wanted to know anything he could about her. And so, therefore, he already had a past of being and doing underhanded stuff. So Gov sent, y'all have to stop me because I'm not looking at the comments.
No, you're good. Keep going.
So he got Just Curious's information from Gov. So we had a live trying to protect people because if he's going to do it to someone that had a relationship or was actually talking to people, he was going to do it to any of us. Okay. So Gov doxed Just Curious to Tim. So Tim could go to the police or whatever it is that he's going to do because supposedly Just Curious was going around taking pictures. Now, two things. Hear me with this. When someone is taking a picture of someone else in public, there is no expectation of privacy when you are in public place. Okay? Pictures. I guarantee you, if I was in the same town as Beth Osborne and I seen her ass out, when she says she's supposed to be somewhere else, I'm taking a picture. I don't condone all of that, but if he's in a public place, I'm not going to go hunt him down to take a picture. If I see them out in the wild, I'm taking a picture.
Hold on a minute. Charlie Rose, we don't even know her. We're just saying what happened. Okay? This isn't even about her.
Wait, what happened?
Another community silencing the truth and about Raggedy T. I don't even know her. I don't care.
I don't know anything about Raggedy T. I don't even watch Raggedy T. I just know that her picture was on a Facebook for Tim and he asked about her information. Why are we doing this here? Why?
And I just want to say out loud that I do not condone doing stuff in public, even pictures. That's not something that I agree with. Other people do it, and that's their thing, but not mine. Thank you, Berries.
Okay, so he's taking pictures. They're out in public. But see, when we started to dig into this, he came to us and asked for help. Please help me be a better awareness creator. He came to Checkmate. He came to myself. He came to the rest of us because he was done dirty by Just Stop Already. They had, whatever they had going on was not our business. Whatever she asked him to do, whatever the case was, that was not something we condoned, okay? So he came to us. We tried to make him to be a better awareness creator. The problem is that dude never listened. He would ask and want to be spoon-fed all this information and please help me do this. Please make me be a better awareness community. Help me this, help me that. But then he did whatever the fuck he wanted to do anyway, so why he was even asking, I don't know. So that night, on September 24th, we had the live on Gov because he gave out his personal information to Tim, who already had a propensity for doing dirty things. 2, they said that he gave them $100. He did not. 2 things we corrected. Later on that night, that dude went live and sat up there like with his full chest thinking that he was protected by In God We Trust and was going to poke the bear some more. So not on our watch. He got up there, he doxed Gov with his phone number. Beautifully Talented is in the comments telling him to get it down. Checkmate's telling him to take it down. She's getting messages to Tish and to Cassidy, get it down. And Cassidy and Tish didn't know anything about it. They were trying to help because he had already unmodded the people that were modded, so they couldn't help. I got up in the box. I told him we don't condone what he does and that he wants to be friends only when he wants to be friends. So that way he gets the umbrella of cover. So nobody will say anything to him. Tish, we know that you didn't do that on purpose. And I want you guys to know that even with the information that was sent to us by Tish and Cassidy, they even redacted it from us. Like, they trust us with everything, but they still redacted it to what they sent to us so they wouldn't be considered doxing. And they're just getting to know us. So I screamed and yelled, and you're going to hear it on Birdie's YouTube. I was ugly. I was very ugly because I was fed up, kind of like I am tonight. But then to have it all over the app, still now to this day, that we condone this dude going around town taking pictures. We don't. I don't care. I don't care. I already know Tim's a liar. I already know that Angela faked cancer. I already know that they're bad people because they don't want to do for themselves. I already know that. I don't need a picture. I personally don't want to look at Tim whenever he's laid up on the bed begging for other people's money. I damn sure don't want to see it when he's out going rolling up in McDonald's. I don't care. So, one of my best friends on this app decided that she thought that because everything was about her and everything needed to be funneled through her and everything needed to be consulted with her, she withheld that information from the whole community, all of you. So Trolla had actively recorded September 24th at 11:05 p.m. Central Standard Time, recorded me screaming at this dude in his box, telling him we don't condone it. I don't like it. We had two things we wanted addressed. A, you got doxxed, and B, you didn't do the $100. The rest of the shit we don't like. But she held on to it, and we didn't find it until weeks later. Just recently, Birdie has it. It's on her YouTube. If you guys hear somebody else saying that we sit with somebody that goes around stalking people, taking pictures, and we condoned that, direct them to Birdie's YouTube and watch it for themselves. And if you have an extended version of that, because all we have is what was recorded, because we asked for weeks if anybody had that footage. If anybody recorded it, we could find it. So what we have is just what was sent to someone else that was actively recorded by Trolla. So if anybody else has it, and let's put that out too. There's nothing in there that needs to be redacted. Just put it out. Just put the whole thing out and then ask questions. He still makes, every once in a while, he'll make a video throwing shade at, people that he says that he trusted and what the real awareness community was, and that he was the one who brought everything about Tim and Angela out, and that we, I guess, just didn't do anything. We just sat over here and let him bring it to us, which is all bullshit. So that's one thing down. 2, if you guys think for 1 minute that I wouldn't care about somebody's valuable human life based off of how I act in this box or how I treat people in the DMs, if you think that my passion for helping people, where I would actually have someone that I cared about so much with Trolla come to me and say, I'm going to end my life, and I would walk away from her, then you need to unfollow me and walk away quick. Because I promise you that I give a damn about Tim Nash's life only because he needs rehab and not cash. And if I care about Tim Nash's valuable life, then I damn sure am going to give a damn about somebody like Trolla who I actually cared about. So if you guys are in there and getting DMs from Trolla that say, Fallon walked away from me, I was in a bad place, whatever it is, come to me, ask me. I would never, ever turn someone away who was having a hard time. And she's still doing it. And you guys, she deactivated her account. She reactivated, posted pictures of personal messages where she claims that she continuously tried to reach out to me, but she didn't give you the whole story. She did not give you the message before that I pleaded with her. I'm sick. I don't want to be fed nutrition through this nasal tube that is now in my face that I was trying so hard not to do. It was days before. Please, Trolla, don't do this. Stop it. I could go all day long with you back and forth. This is what we do on the phone for hours. I could do this. I'm not strong enough. I'm trying to not have to take a leave of absence for my job because I already have to work double as hard as any male in my work because I don't want anyone to have to come in and another suit take over the hard task that I like to do. Stop it. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, Birdie.
I think she went on pause. Did she want to say something?
Y'all give Birdie just a second. Y'all please tap Checkmate's box.
I think she's grabbing a screenshot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with the shell, I think you know better. I mean, we always show the whole screenshot. Hey, Gemini, how are you? Oh, Virgo, that's very sweet.
Is she okay,
Who?
Alan?
Yeah, she's just a little worked up. She went through a lot, as you know.
Well, she's still going through a lot.
Right. Birdie just went to get a screenshot. I don't know. It kicked her out of the box, but she'll be right back, yo. Y'all could just tap the screen and share the live. Oh, thank you, Gemini. I am. The Hammer's turn. Oh, she's got a rant too, Virgo. It's coming.
It's coming, guys. And I'm so sick of this fucking rant. If you don't like cussing, you need to dip out as soon as I start talking. Hey, Troy.
Fallon is amazing, Christina. Hey, Troy, how are you? Thanks for coming in. That's good, Sydney. You should. Let some stress out. Birdie, did you go to get a screenshot, I'm assuming?
I did, but it's not cropped. So I have to change my box up a little bit.
I thought she did drop it. How you doing, Troy?
Birdie, would you feel comfortable reading it?
Olivia's secret account. How old are we? Well, we can buy cigarettes and beer. I can say that much.
Who said that?
They said, how old are y'all? I can cuss a hoe out.
Nookie said it's Black Friday. He's running a sale. Oh,
There's a slight possibility of me and you switching cars tomorrow.
Oh,
oh, look at there. Troy's old enough too, Rammer.
Troy, you're old enough. Let's make a club. Do we get branded?
Do you need this box bigger?
Oh,
There you go. Rammer, can you turn the comments off for a minute?
yes, ma'am.
I would do it, but I really don't know how. We'll turn the comments off a minute so y'all can read this, and then we'll turn it back on. I'm sorry, there's no other way to do it. It's a big screenshot.
You may have to say who's who.
So I can do that, but I don't know if I can read it, y'all. Like it, I'm already not doing too
It's
good.
alright. It's big enough, I think, that everybody can read it themselves. But I'm Just a Girl is Trolla, and Dandelion is Fallon.
I can read it if anybody has trouble, but the comments are off. We don't know.
I can too, but it'll take 5 minutes.
If y'all can't read it or see it, screenshot it and you can read it later.
I pleaded with her to stop. All the messages that we're getting of you guys in the comments and in my DMs telling me that she says she's going to hurt herself and that we walked away from her. I pleaded with her to stop.
It was actually the opposite. She walked away from all of us.
Well, I don't think that that's completely true because they actually had a disagreement in a Discord, which Rammer and I are not a part of. And that was brought to our awareness group chat, and then it just kind of blew up a little bit, and then she deleted the whole group chat.
Of course.
We had no idea about anything, Rammer or I.
So
No.
since we're airing everything out, we can air that out too.
Well, it made her look bad.
Well, because I'm personally, I'm tired of hearing that nobody told her what she did wrong. I told her what she was doing wrong. I approached her, and I can prove it. But Fallon is literally begging her. Like, no friend has to beg you for you to leave them alone so they can heal.
She's telling you TikTok is an app at the end of the day, but then she's acting like that.
The messages are still coming from you guys that she is telling you that we're so horrible to her. We won't talk to her. She's going to hurt herself, that we knew about it. This was before my time in the hospital where they had to put this tube in my nose and I had to leave work, and just because my body was betraying me because I couldn't keep my food down. I was throwing up so much. I had 3 tears in my esophagus they had to repair. I'm still not on solid food. I was begging her to stop. I love my job, y'all. I love what I do, and I do a damn good job of it. I don't want anybody to come in and take it away from me just because I am being treated like a piece of glass now because they look at me and they think I'm weak. I was doing everything I could to not have that thing put back in my nose. I just needed her to stop for a little while so I could get a little stronger. But then she kept on. And now she's doing it to other people, and that's why we're talking about it. That's why I talked about it the other night, and that's what I don't want happening to the rest of you. Because you give her a little bit, and then she even reached out to people that she doesn't normally talk to try to strike up a friendship, and it usually starts out with, "Are you mad at me?" So then I did get sick. All of this is still happening. And it's just strictly, it's not TikTok. TikTok is an app to me. This is fun. I love to come and kick it with you guys. Bringing awareness is secondary to anything else that I have in my life. I started doing it because I have so much time on my hands because I'm on conference calls all day long or I'm at the airport. So I'm connected to this phone. I might as well be playing around on TikTok looking for enablers to try to help people. So then she messages another friend when, y'all, she didn't give a damn about me. So if you think, and I was on the phone for her with hours a day. So if you guys think that she gives a damn about you, I can assure you that you need to think about your family first. This screenshot that Birdie has up right now is me reposting somebody else's information about an animal abuse information that Psychic Natalia was putting out some false information about some surrendering of animals. I reposted it. That very first comment, because I reposted it, she screenshot it, sent it to someone else and says, "Isn't Fallon dying in the hospital?" Because I reposted information that could help an animal. But because I wasn't talking to her, I deserve that? I'll be right back.
Please turn the comments back on a minute. Thank you, Virgo. Yeah, it is horrible. Nobody should be treated like that. It doesn't matter who you are.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It takes a really shitty person to talk to somebody like that, especially when they're begging you to stop.
So I already went through all of this, guys. I already went through all of the constant phone conversations, and there are people that reached out to me that said, "Oh my God, I didn't know. Thank you for telling me," because I was so worried about her. I was worried that she was going to do something to herself and it was going to be on me. And they had some horrific things happen to them in their lives by their loved ones. That similar to what Trolla was saying she was going to do. So they were invested. They didn't want anyone having to go through what they went through. Some of them even gave Trolla their personal phone numbers because they didn't want her to be without someone to talk to. And keep in mind that Trolla knew exactly how sick I was. No matter what, I would have done everything in my power had I known that she was going to turn on me like this. I don't want it to happen to you guys. And I want you guys to know that there's always resources available. This 988, for anybody that's triggered by this, go talk to someone. Please don't give your information out to anybody on this app either. I know that I come off matter of fact because I've always told you guys I don't know how to say some things sweetly. I don't know how to sugarcoat it. It's just the way it comes out is the way it comes out. But I would never turn my back on anybody who says that they're going to hurt themselves or take their own life. If I give a damn about somebody as vile as Tim and Angela and as Tim Nash, that they need rehab instead of cash, and they need to get their own lives together and take a step in the right direction to take care of their own responsibilities, I'm damn sure not going to do it for somebody that I cared about like I care about Trolla. So if you're getting these messages, don't feel like turning them off or muting them or blocking them or whatever when she comes back to the app and you think that something's going to happen that you'll be responsible for. Give her the resources, but you have to think about yourself and your family too, because they're more important. Human life is valuable, but if somebody's using it as a crutch or to make fun of or use it to put their hooks in you, that's not right either. I'm going to go and take a break for a second, Rammer, if you want to finish or let somebody else talk.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to my phone. Is she okay?
She's
No, I don't think so.
this is a lot.
It is a lot. And Bertie, y'all were friends for what, like years?
Years. And you know, it took a lot to get Fallon to show those messages to me, but when I read them, like, it hurt my heart. You don't talk to people that way.
Yeah, so when those messages were brought to my attention, I was really, really mad. I had no idea any of this was going on behind the scene. I couldn't believe it. To weaponize that kind of tragic event against anybody is disgusting. I mean, anybody that has been touched by that, and I'm sure everybody's been touched by it in some way, and it's just absolutely disgusting.
And everybody read Jess's comment right here. Jess, that was a blessing in disguise for you. But to make you feel that way is horrible. And she may have mental health issues. I don't know. I haven't cracked her my chart. But to constantly use it and weaponize it is wrong. Because most of the population on Earth has some kind of mental health issue.
Oh my gosh, she did it to you too, Jules. Is there a person untouched by this? Like, there's so many people that's messaged, and there's so many people in the chat that she has said this to. That's crazy.
She would do things like that to me as well. And then I would try to talk her down, tell her, she needs to get help. If I need to talk to her significant other to get her help. And she would, it would be like 2 hours later, and it would be like we never had that conversation. Everything would be fine. Like it never happened.
Nothing ever happened.
And she would do that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really not something that you weaponize. I mean, me and my family has been touched by it. Both of my sisters have lost a child to that. So we had to go through extreme family counseling for that because it was a lot in 1 year. I mean, it all happened within 1 year. You know, one took their life in February, the other took their life in November. So that was rough.
I want to go ahead and apologize to anyone that's lost a family member this way or has been affected like Fallon has been affected. And Birdie and Amber.
Yeah, I believe that it was just a way for her to gain sympathy and manipulate people from believing the actual person that she is, especially with all of the back end stuff she was getting.
Which that's a small part that I want to make sure that doesn't get overshadowed. So there are still some comments being made elsewhere that we knew, me, Birdie, Amber knew that she got money and grocery orders in February and that we stayed quiet. We didn't know until we started seeing red flags and started talking amongst you guys and to each other more clearly on what was going on. So February, honestly, I thought that this was a one-time thing. She got order within a friends group. She was going through a hard time. Then more people started to tell me, more people started to get curious what's going on, and they're reaching out to me and they're talking to us. And then we just found out about Amber weeks ago. Then there was more. Then when we had the first live trying to warn you guys, hey, this is going on, protect yourselves, more people came forward. Even somebody in the chat said, I gave her $20 for food.
Yeah, when Fallon came to me about it all, I was actually shocked, but I also said that it needs to be put out there because I'm not going to sit with anybody that's begging for shit on the back end. That's just not going to mix with what I do.
So please, when you guys see that in the comments that they knew and didn't say anything, I wasn't protecting her. It would have been a major case and it would have been brought before if we knew that she was talking to people online, dry begging, trying to get stuff from people, and had we known it was a cadence that was going on. So no, we didn't know that it was a continuous thing. I thought it was a one-time. She was in a hard spot. It's amongst friends. She wasn't on the app begging. She wasn't doing a dry begging, or so we thought, till we started talking to each other. So don't be out there spreading misinformation. And when you see it, fix it.
Yeah, we didn't know it all actually until it was brought to our attention. I mean, Rammer and I, because they just kind of joined us a few months ago. But I had actually seen red flags, and I had actually went to Fallon about a few things.
Yes.
Shortly after we all teamed up together. Right, Auburn, you definitely can.
So then she's posted all these personal messages. She didn't tell you the context. She didn't show you the messages before where I'm pleading with her to please stop. I needed a little bit to get well because of things I didn't want to happen. But then now knowing that it's just spread to you guys on a bigger scale because she's doing it to all of you, that hurts me. I don't want you guys to have to do that. Then she's saying that she told somebody something, asked them for money, but it was a joke? Or what was it? What was it? Just, it was bait that she was gonna...
Baiting. The information got spread. But you had just complained to this person the months before you were a month behind on your rent.
And it wasn't just that person. It was other people that she was dry begging to. I've got at least 9 other people that have told me about that. So was she testing them too?
Nope.
The rest of the night, you guys, it's just going to go downhill from here because it's all coming out tonight. And it's all misinformation. If you guys think we're over here doing something underhanded, I promise you, you don't have to take my word for it. We can back it up with screenshots. I'm an open book. I'm not ever going to say something to you that A, I don't mean, and two, I wouldn't say straight to you from a box. Sweet baby Ray, I thought that I lost you the moment that I spoke out on Trolla. Thank you for coming in here tonight. And there's 3 other names that I seen in here that I thought I might have lost too. Thank you for being brave and strong enough and smart enough to weed through what's going on to come find out for yourself. We need you and others like you that are smart over here with us, bringing awareness to other people. Because people clearly are not smart enough, strong enough, and just not strong enough to go and say what the real truth is and stand on business. They want to go with the crowd. They want to be part of sheep that can't think for themselves. I want you guys to keep that in mind as we go into tonight, the rest of tonight. Think for yourselves. If you don't see it and you don't think that you are going to get thrown out as a sacrificial lamb the moment something doesn't go their way and it's going to be at your expense, you're wrong. Because you're nothing more than sheep when you're out there believing somebody's narrative that's not true just because they either got caught or they want to save face with you because all you hear is a talking head and they want to tell you how it is instead of show you. If you feel your intuition tell you, that doesn't sound right, that's probably not true, go ask somebody that you trust, and then ask somebody that you don't trust as much and tell them to show you. Because if they can't show you, it's not true. If you honestly feel like something wasn't right, go find out. Because if it's important to you, it will be important to them too, that they know the truth. Because this isn't fun. Tonight is not fun. People are in comments honestly trying to hurt other people, spread misinformation that's not true because they're not strong enough. And they've always been that way. They've always been somebody who sits up in a box and just goes with whatever's going on, whatever the majority is, that's how they're feeling that day. Because they're not strong enough to stand on business and say, no, that's not right. They used to be, but it's not that way anymore. Now we've got a whole new wave of awareness creators coming in, and we've got to continue the integrity and credibility that awareness was so we can continue what we're doing. Because I'm seeing a whole lot of things on this app that's not right, and not enough people saying, fix it now before it gets worse. People think that we are calling people out and we're picking and choosing who we call out. That's not true. We're trying to do it based off of what's most effective and what's affecting majority of you now.
Yeah, I mean, I really, I'm kind of disappointed when I see people just up in a box talking and talking and talking and talking, and I don't really see anybody ask for receipts or any screenshots. They just go off what that person's saying, and that's really not what it's about, right? You're supposed to be able to show people what you're talking about. And I don't really see a lot of that anymore. Even if it's a scammer or beggar, you should definitely ask for receipts. Right, berries, for sure. I mean, you really shouldn't just sit there, silent in a chat and go along with what everybody's saying. You should ask questions. You should ask for proof. It doesn't matter who it is. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cindy. That's not how it should be.
I thought that being one of the people that could sit in this box and know that Checkmate doesn't block or mute because everybody needed to come in. I have seen numerous lives where people just stroll in off the street of TikTok and they have a small piece of information that they don't even realize that when they tell it to us in the chat or they tell it to us in a box, that one piece of information breaks open a whole other wave of information for us to go off of. Now that's ruined because you come in here with bullshit, you're going to get blocked.
Yeah, I'm not going to play anymore. I'm just going to mute and block from now on. I've already told all the mods the same thing. I tried to be fair about it all, but the last live went absolutely insane. And it was just a mess for the mods, and I'm not going to keep putting them through that. It's not fair. Yeah, Rammer, he learned how. Remember, he blocked somebody in the last live. I think that was his first time of ever blocking as a mod.
Just making sure. I mean, a good way to learn.
There's still people for months who have gone along and heard something and then heard that Gov screwed up being a con artist, begging for money, scamming people for money, and just overall lying about every aspect of his life to us, still going around saying, well, Fallon did this, Fallon did that. And we're going to get into that a little bit later. I'm going to share the live. Hopefully that person comes in and we can discuss it. Because tonight, it's fuck around and Friday. Fuck around and find out Friday night. Because anything that needs to be discussed needs to be discussed. Because I don't ever want to talk about it again. The next thing I want to do is talk about these dumbass enablers and their stupid ass mods. Because unfortunately, the message is getting diluted. Somebody, sadly, their life is going to be no more because they're going to get that $5, $10 and get something bad off the street and they're going to pass away. And I am going to give out names of every fucking body that's still sitting over there enabling.
And modding.
And modding. Well, modding is enabling. And we pride ourselves on being the good guys because we try to bring it to everybody so everybody knows about it. And then it just spreads like wildfire. But the only thing that's spreading right now is misinformation. You guys in the chat are amazing. When you have a piece of information and you take it out, you're spot on. But there's some that are outside looking in, and there's some that are just waiting for us to fuck up. I'm going to tell you right now, I fuck up all the time. If you want to know my faults, I will tell you. You don't have to look for me to screw up. You're wasting your time. I tell you, I screw up all the time. But I'm not going to do it at the expense of somebody because I'm never going to say something that's not true about someone. I wouldn't want that done about me. And if somebody blocks you or accosts you or yells at you because you stood up for what's right, do you really need to be over there?
Do you want to be over there? Surrounded by that.
So anything that we talk about tonight, nobody's been blocked yet. People got muted in the last live for being dumb. And we're going to talk about that later when that screenshot comes up, because that person still thinks that we are going after awareness creators and who's next. Because in her words, she says, who do we think we are? God?
Checkmate, you can fuck right off. Oh, Lord. I
Hey, can I
cannot.
give a little disclaimer? If anybody missed that live where everybody up here in the boxes was told to fuck off by an older female, go to Call Out Barbie's account here on TikTok. Go pee first and then go watch that video. I watch that video when I need a laugh.
No, Sunshine. I heard it enough that night. I think she told me to fuck off at least 15 times. But it's fine. It's whatever. You can't come up into my box and get mad at me because I'm calling out an awareness creator and then in my comments of my videos ask me to call out 2 other awareness, well, whatever, streamers. It's just not how it works.
Can you put that screenshot up, please? So she's in the comments of a video that Gov made, and she thinks that she's basically supporting him, but she's in other places with this comment just like this. And when she got up in the box and she was talking, and I do want to remind you guys, she is not blocked, so she was only muted
On 3 accounts. Muffy 1, 2, and 3. Fuck's sakes, man. You can't make this shit up.
Right, if you want to be in here on a different account, you're not going to get muted on. Don't put Muffy in it.
Expand you? I don't know if that's even gonna work anyways, Birdie. Those look really little. But give me a second and I will.
Said I thought it was quite funny how after the live, Just Curious held his own live. Fallon and Checkmate were in boxes, going off on Just Curious about videos he posted and giving him shit.
Wait, this isn't the right screenshot.
Are you sure?
No, because this says, isn't Fallon dying in the hospital? The bottom.
I'm not seeing that one.
I think the right one's up.
Yeah.
I see the right
Did
one
it not
too.
switch for me? That's so weird. It's still the same one for me. That's crazy.
How about now? Did it switch?
Nope, it's still the same one. It's all right. Carry on. It's fine. As long as they can see it, it's fine. I know what it says. I've seen it.
Okay. It's like WTF. I've lost respect for that group. All this BS could have been handled in private. Hold a big live about JSA. Hold a big live about you. Who's next? I can't even imagine having a ton of files on people. It's going beyond awareness. The only one I trust now is Digital because at least she has class. Now, I'm going to agree with only one thing that Missy Muffy said, that Digital has some class. You can go to a dark screenshot now, Birdie, so that way they can see the chat.
I'm gonna disagree, but we're gonna agree to disagree on that situation.
Well, she likes Digital's box and chat because nobody comes and corrects her and she's allowed in the box. That's my opinion on that. Nobody tells her like it is and calls her out when she's wrong.
So Missy Muffy is she's under confusion that she feels like we shouldn't have called out Just Stop Already. Just Stop Already was doxing people. Just Stop Already was putting people's families in jeopardy that have small children. Just Stop Already was behind accounts that were doxing people's real names and doing fuck shit on the back end. And Just Stop Already was sitting up in a box reaping benefits from people that cared about her. And then she was sending out people to do things that were underhanded. And Just Stop Already needed to be called out. The fuck shit that she was doing on the back end was uncalled for. She hurt a lot of people, and there's still remnants of her fuck shit going on. So, Missy Muffy has a problem with that because she rode for Just Stop Already because she was always in the comments supporting Just Stop Already and anything that she did because she wasn't held accountable. Just Stop Already got held accountable. And so then when Just Curious in that night, and I want you to remember on September 24th, Missy Muffy was there to hear me yell at Just Curious and tell him we don't condone his bullshit. She heard Checkmate tell him the same thing. But did she ever go in the comments? You know, she's always in the comments. She likes to go in all these awareness and stir up shit. But she didn't say anybody. I saw that live. Fallon was yelling at him. She wanted to use it as a negative connotation that I was yelling at him because we didn't agree with what he was doing. So now wherever she is, do you think she went over there and told these other people that, no, I heard her yell at him. I heard Checkmate tell him to take that down. I saw Beautifully Talented tell him to take that down. Did she do any of that? No. She's over here telling people that who's next and that we think we're God. So I'm sure at some point she's going to say, well, Fallon called me a sheep. That's grade A exhibit number 1, sheep. Missy Muffy. And anybody that disagrees with me and wants to tell me that Missy Muffy is a great person and she's actually done anything effective over here in awareness, please take a box.
I'm sorry, Auburn. I didn't see you were requesting.
I think you just requested.
Oh, okay. I was not looking. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there. You shouldn't be subscribing to any awareness creators. They shouldn't be monetizing off people who are scamming and begging, asking for money. I mean, it's kind of defeating the whole purpose.
You should have seen.
Auburn, do you know you're in a box? Oh, there he is. Uh-oh, he's got a screenshot.
Did you eat dinner?
Is that the same person?
What do you mean? Digital?
That's the same account?
Miss Muffy.
No, the Missy Muffy
Yeah,
account.
that's her. That's her.
Yes.
Damn,
Okay,
Missy
hold
Muffy.
on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, Miss Muffy. Uh-oh, that kind of screams guilty. Why?
Like, what? That's weird. I
That
don't
is weird.
I don't even know who you are. Like, why would you message me? I don't know who you are.
Was that the night that she told us all to fuck off?
I don't know. Is that the same lady?
Yeah, that's the same lady.
Oh, that's the fuck off lady? Oh, I didn't
That
know.
is.
I thought that was
That
a
is
different
the.
lady.
I mean, you don't have to then announce your departure, just depart.
Yes, it's sorry. I have to unfollow you. That's the same one, same profile pic, same amount of followers.
Yeah, it says it's from Friday, so it was after that live.
She's just stirring shit. Everywhere she goes, she just stirs shit up. And then what's so really bad about it is if she was over there saying something worthwhile, then it might make a damn. But the fact that she's so delusional on the things that she's saying, you're going to back Gov, you're going to back Just Stop Already, and Just Curious. What's next? Could her radar be any less effective?
Yeah,
She
but
better
he
be glad
was.
that Auburn was on mute and hopefully away from his phone, because he would have handed that lady her ass that night.
I think he actually came off. He came off mute because he said that she done told everybody in this room to fuck off.
I'm telling y'all, that night that all that was going on, and I saw Birdie come off mute. When I watched it, it was like Birdie came off mute in slow motion in my mind because I knew Birdie was coming out with a rage factor.
That's the night that she was upset that we were calling out Chola.
Yeah.
And she got upset we called out JSA, and
Right.
she got upset we called out Gov. I mean,
Which is crazy because everybody we've called out has been doing shit behind the scenes that people needed to know about.
But you posted a video and said, "Who do y'all want us to cover?" And she put TikTok beggars and Colton 4K. So she wants us to call people out in awareness.
Which that comment is now deleted.
Imagine that.
Linda Pink, did you have any questions about Just Curious for me or the group? Because, I mean, if we're talking about sheep, we might as well go ahead and address you too.
I haven't seen her comment a thing. I guess she's just learning tonight. We haven't sat with Just Curious in a very long time. A very long time. We do not condone what he does. Things change, things evolve, people show their true character. And then some of them have to be dismissed, you know? Just because you once sat with them doesn't mean you will always sit with them.
Yeah, I mean that book's over. We're not doing that anymore. Helping people just it's rough. Especially when they turn out to be everything that people actually kind of said they were, but you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and to help them. It's crazy.
I think what I'm so worked up about is the fact that there are so many people out there that know the truth but don't speak up, but that they have the slightest bit of information. They're the first ones out there with it. I could just see if they didn't comment at all. Like if you don't say a word and you're just in there watching and you're seeing things, listening, whatever, but then there's never anything constructive coming out of them. Like, no, that's not true. I saw it for myself. No, that's not true. I was in there that night. Or no, that's not true. Just Stop Already really was doing all that fuck shit. But then there's still people as late as an hour ago still putting stuff in the comments that's wrong just to come at us. Because why? Because we're trying to help everybody else. I honestly could sit over here and just let my people know, and it's these names that I see in this chat, I would absolutely be calling Alley Cat and Lisa and Melody Rose, and I would be calling those people saying, watch yourself, protect yourself, watch yourself, protect yourself, and I could be just fine and go and scroll and go watch somebody else's drama. Instead, we're over here trying to bring it to you guys so you can bring it to the rest of the people that you see throughout the day, because we're not all on this app 24/7. Periodically, here and there, we're places that other people aren't. Like, I want to go and I want to dig into that Nick Flores and that Wendy thing. I see so many people over in that chat, and everybody needs to stay the hell out of their boxes. Y'all aren't helping them. I would like to work with Sunshine on that. I would like at some point all of us to get together and help Sunshine bring awareness to what's going on over there, because it's some bullshit. People using vulnerabilities to the max as a crutch instead of truly going based off of resources to help themselves because they want easy money. And whatever is going on in that house, nobody over here on TikTok is going to be able to fix what's going on in that house. They need professional help. But I would like to work with them, but I can't because I got bullshit going on over here and I got bullshit going on in my DMs, and I'm constantly trying to defend my name. Told you guys before, if people on the outside, if you hate me because just you hate me. Don't hate me based off a lie or because somebody told you to. Stand up and hate me just because you fucking hate me.
Guys, if y'all have questions about anything, tonight is the night. Because some topics will not be discussed again after tonight.
Yeah, we're ready to get back to the beggars and scammers part of the awareness. We really don't want to keep having to defend our names to people that clearly don't care what we say anyways.
I mean, there's one enabler, that proud papa, that papa dude, PAPA, that we talked about on an awareness live one time because he came in and he wouldn't take a box, and then he came in again, wouldn't take a box. He's everywhere. I mean, he's been around for the longest time, and I'm just tired of seeing Papa. So Papa knows what's going on. And then the other day, somebody was being exposed for lying about cancer, and that dude was in there and said his dad has been battling it for the past 3 years, but he's doing a lot better. And he's enabling people who lie about cancer, but over here fighting with his dad every day for 3 years, but giving money to drug addicts and people who are lying about cancer. So I want to get back to talking about enablers and moderators, and Papa's going to be the top of my list. Jessie Fields changed her name to Not the One. I want to talk about stuff like that, but instead I'm over here trying to talk to people who are on the outside that don't want to come in and talk about how Fallon put out somebody's personal information and it's always about him, so we want to talk about him all the time. But when he had the opportunity to say, no, that's not true, I found out what happened, he stayed on mute. I need to go find that clip because I know Birdie can't play the clip. I need to go find it. I didn't plan on jumping ahead this quickly for that.
What clip are you talking about?
The one you made for me.
Oh. I mean, is he in here? Because
I just got a message. Hold on.
There's nothing more I can do here. I have to take him to Washington, D.C.
Washington? Oh, no.
Okay, so no, that one needs to get pushed down a little further. It still goes along with when somebody has a piece of information to make sure that you're in the comments trying to set people straight. And then if they don't know where to go find it, tell them where to go themselves and find it. And then if they continue with the misinformation, then more needs to happen. I think people need to start being held accountable for the misinformation they spread as well. But if you're an awareness creator or you sit with awareness creators and you still don't have the ability to go and research for yourself, or you're not looking in the right places because you clearly know how, you're wrong too. And why you would want to mislead a whole bunch of other people, I'm not sure I understand why. Because I'm not out here to hurt anybody. None of the people that I sit with are. None of the names that I see in the chat are willing to put out misinformation. Because I've seen you guys out in the comments. I've seen you guys in lives trying to put out the right information. So when you see other people doing it, please tell them where to go find the proper information if they don't know. And if they truly continue with the misinformation, tell somebody else, please. Because I've always told you before that doing what's right when nobody's looking is the definition of integrity. And we've seen instance after instance where there's lots of people who don't have that. But people who continue to look forward and look up at other people and think that they're the greatest things in the world, and they're over here trying to mislead someone, they don't need to have your respect or your approval or your admiration for them when you know they're doing fuck shit. I don't want anybody looking at me and saying, oh, Fallon is the greatest person in the world. She's this, she's that. Because I'm going to be the first one to tell you, no, I'm not. Even as great as some of these other awareness creators are that I looked up to, I don't think they're the greatest things in the world because they all come and tell you, no, I got it wrong this time. Here's what happened.
Fallon, please wait. But Miss Muffy, why do you want a box? For what?
So she
I
can
think
tell
you
y'all
told
fuck
us to
off.
fuck off already. So why are you even in here?
How was school today, bud?
It was fine.
Look, Stan, I know.
What do you want, though? Why do you want a box? That's what I want to know. I'm not letting you up until you tell me why.
I just hate that our family's living
Right,
without
Shell?
It's really embarrassing.
I think you said it enough the other night.
Some good news. We're moving out of the motel. Bingo on Thursdays.
Now you want to apologize.
Come on, Stan.
What do you say, people? You want to let her up?
You can't make me stay here. This is seriously inhumane.
Jennifer, you hush down there. Tap, y'all.
They'll just get you wound up and start reporting.
Okay, so then over here is where you're gonna have the big golden pillars that you guys wanted.
You say yes, Barry.
Okay, and then right over here is where you're gonna put your dance floor. Wait, dance floor? I thought we were.
Amber says do it. All right. Request.
The nursery? You said.
2 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
We're not getting derailed tonight, but if you want to come up and offer an apology,
I'm very sorry, but we need to.
better make sure it's sincere.
It's a matter of national security.
Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Hey, I totally apologize for the other night, but I really, really think that you guys should go after like Maggie Foster, Detroit Nancy.
No, you're not going to tell us who we should cover.
No,
What
I
else do
know.
you have to say?
I understand that.
They are widely covered.
We try to
But
cover
who?
people that aren't widely covered because they need awareness done on them. We brought information out about awareness creators because they're doing the same kind of things that these scammers or beggars are doing on the back end. And people need to be aware of that. They don't need to follow people blindly. Maggie Foster, there's just too many, there's already enough people following and posting about her. So, I mean, she gets plenty of attention and it's not slowing down her money flow.
Yeah,
She's
I know,
getting
but
even more now than she did before.
you guys have the power to do that. Other people don't.
What do you mean we have the power to do that?
Because you guys are awesome.
Mm.
I mean, I appreciate that now, but last week you spun a whole different story and you tried to make us out to be terrible people. So what changed your mind now?
Well, what changed my mind is not a whole bunch, but I just want you guys to realize that, you know, you go after Trolla and you go after Just Stop Already.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, what if you take it too far and they unalive themselves?
Well, you could say the same about the beggars and the scammers, correct?
Of course.
Okay, so I mean, it's really no different. See, the problem that with that is the scammers and beggars, they're not doxing people and calling people's family members. These awareness creators are doing that. So they're actually more dangerous than some of these scammers and beggars that are just asking for money, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So in my opinion, I think attention also needs to be brought to them because there's people sitting here following them that respect them and they're doing terrible things behind the scenes. Like JSA was doxing people. She was calling people's phones. She was recording phone calls.
I
Stuff
know
like that
that.
is very dangerous.
I know that.
So,
You know, but
Hold on.
in
I need to
in the
clarify something because telling the truth about someone isn't necessarily going after them. So I just want to clarify that. If we come up here and hold a live of what people are actually doing, are we talking bad about people or are we talking about the bad things those people are doing?
the one
I
thing
know.
that I need to say is that anybody that we've brought attention to, we've always showed proof to say what we were talking about. There's never been a time that we've come up here and talked about somebody and not had the proof to back it up. So with that being said, we do the same with the scammers and beggars, and these people are no different. In my opinion only, I'm not speaking for everybody on the panel, but that is my opinion. They're actually doing worse things behind the scenes.
I
And
totally understand that, but I want to make one comment to Fallon because in that last live you guys had, she said, "Oh, Missy Muffy, on November 10th, you commented on Just Stop Already's post." November 10th was my birthday, and I did not. It was November 19th. And I only commented because I used to follow her all the time, and she had a loss in her family, and I gave my condolences.
You could have DM'd her.
But on November 14th, Digital Deceivers reposted from Just Stop Already's post. So what's the difference? Are you going to go after Digital Deceivers now because she reposted that post?
I'm sorry, I don't know what post you're talking about. I don't follow JSA. I walked away completely from that mess.
Well, we all know Digital, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I did my post on that date, and then Digital did it a few days later. So why aren't you guys going after Digital?
Reposted the same post that you commented on? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
No, actually, no.
What post was it that she reposted?
She reposted about Just Stop Already's post.
Which video?
And that was on November 14th. So why am I...
Missy, was it an awareness post? Was it something that she did an awareness post on? Like trying to call out a lie that an awareness creator was putting out? Like, say, Tim Nash is lying about cancer, and it was something about that, a lie about Tim and Angela lying about cancer. Was it a post like that she reposted? Or was it the post that you commented on?
It was a post that she lost her ex-husband, their father's dad.
The post that you commented on, but not the post that Digital reposted, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing with that. Since I don't follow these people, I don't see what they repost. So I don't know what they repost. I don't follow Digital for my own personal reasons. And I definitely don't follow JSA.
Well,
Missy, okay, so before you got in here, I went on this whole thing about bringing up things that were relevant and in the moment. You're splitting hairs on, I commented on JSA's comment post on November 19th, 14th, or whatever, and it was actually on November 10th. You're going to split hairs, and then I'm going to split them even further because I wasn't even the one that said that it was scam opera. So splitting hairs is not what we're here to do. You posted a comment on Just Stop Already's post. She lost someone. Okay. You're going to have to take that up with Scam Opera. But I can tell you that Scam Opera was accurate when she said you commented on a post after the JSA Live. That was all that was said. It wasn't anything about you being bad or anything about you being good. It was just you commented on Just Stop Already's, which you are the very first person to be like, well, I'm going to block and unfollow that person.
No.
Are you not that type of person that when you hear something you don't like,
I did not.
Are you saying that you're not the type of person to block and unfollow someone immediately after you hear something you don't like?
Fallon, you are so wrong. You said November 10th. November 10th is my birthday.
Okay, the date, honestly, at this point is irrelevant. It's the fact of the comment, correct?
The comment I made on her post was, I am so sorry. That's all I commented.
Okay.
Because somebody died. I am a human being, and I relate to that.
Okay. Missy, thank you for coming up and apologizing for your conduct the other night. I appreciate it. Please have a good evening. I hope to see you on the TikTok streets. Please continue to try to spread the awareness. Please make sure that it's the proper information that's getting spread and not misinformation, okay? You have a good night. I appreciate you.
Ears, seriously, I don't know why you keep requesting, but stop or I'm gonna block you. I'm done. I've declined it 8 times.
I don't know if you know how to get up out of the box, though, Missy. How to get out, or did you want me to drop you?
I don't.
Sorry, guys. She's gone.
Yeah, I wasn't done with her.
I'm sorry. I thought she was done talking.
No, because Auburn was putting stuff up.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even notice he was in the big box.
Anyways, onward, I guess.
So, Auburn, did she unfollow you think, because you were in a box with us?
I'm sure that's why. That night was a mess. Auburn, do you know you're on mute, or are you even talking? Yeah, Sunshine, it was pretty bad. What segment do you all want to go to now?
Rammer.
Rammer's segment?
Yeah.
No, he didn't fall asleep. He just switched his green screen, so hopefully he's not doing that in his sleep.
I think he's talking and doesn't know he's on mute.
No, I asked. I'm sure he does. Anyways, that's okay.
Okay.
On to the next segment.
He's flicking the green screen, so I think he's alert. As Fallon says, I'm going to segue over and say that this is going to be the absolute last time I address this fucking situation. The other night, I went in Cass's live, and Vampire ends up tagging me after I say hello to everybody. And the comment comes up, aren't you asking for money on the back end from blank? I have never asked for cash, for gifts, for any fucking thing on this fucking app but friendship with people. That's it. Then I check my DMs, and Scammy Claus had mentioned it, so I guess it's circling back around again. I have shown proof 2 times already. I'm fixing to show proof for the 3rd time.
And the last time
is the final word on this fucking situation. Do you think Checkmate would be my bestie and I'm sitting here asking people for cash on the back end?
absolutely not. No.
Right. Do you think I would be Auburn's mod if I was asking for cash on the back end? If I'm asking for shit on the back end, I want to see a fucking receipt. Oh, heck, that's kind of big, Birdie. Deb, it circled around about a year ago, and it's the same shit once again. Ask for cash or gifts on the back end. I was been tagged in Cass's live by Vampry about me receiving money on the back end. I got multiple messages saying other people were repeating it. And this is how TikTok rumors get started when receipts are not shown. I showed receipts twice already. Birdie, there's more. Yes, Cindy, Vampry tagged me in Cass's live and said that I was asking for things on the back end.
I don't know why I cannot see the screenshots. That's crazy. Like, it's the same one over and over again.
Can somebody big box me?
I'm sorry?
Can
Big
somebody
box.
big box me?
Yeah, I sure can.
You might be able to see it a little bit better. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, that didn't help any, but the main gist of it is there. I have friends here on this app that I have sent things to that they didn't ask for, things that I thought they would enjoy. I have friends that have sent me shit on this app, unsolicited, that they think that I would enjoy, or they heard me talk about it in a box, or in a chat, or on the phone, or in DMs. I don't ask people for shit. If something ends up in my mailbox, and a few of my close friends actually know my real name and my address, I can't help that. But insinuating that I am getting money on the back end, but old Vampry said it, and Scammy Claus said it, and Cass said it, so it must be true, right? No, it was one person told the other, and told the other. They are trying so hard to discredit this group. They are coming up with anything that they can think of to discredit us. It's just, I'm trying to remain calm, but I'm just so sick of this shit. And the people that are calling me out for getting gifts from my friends that I didn't ask for, they've gotten gifts from their friends on this app. One of them even goes live and unboxes the boxes she gets from her friends.
Right, Bugs. That's exactly how it should be. I mean, if people's gonna say stuff about people, you should always show proof, because then it gets messy and ugly, and then people go blindly believing stuff, and then you think this person's a bad person, and they've never even shown any proof of that, and that's where it gets messy.
Right, because there was 188 people in Cass's chat that saw that comment. So how many of that 188 are going to go around and say it to someone else? Because I've already got 3 DMs. Oh, Scammy Claus said you're asking for money on the back end.
Yeah, I wasn't in there at that moment, so I didn't hear any of that. I think that was before I came in, correct?
Yeah, it was about 7 minutes before you
When I
came
was in
into
there
that
fighting
chat.
for my fucking life.
Because I was defending you. So they're going to throw arrows at me, at anything that they can come up with. Jama, I got an unsolicited D-pic from a fucking female on this app too, and I don't mind naming her name either.
Right,
Her name is Becca, and she also slanders my name and Virgo's name because she thinks that we cracked her my chart. No, we are both versed in healthcare, and we can tell when you're fucking lying. But you've posted your own my chart on your account. It's been about 5-6 years ago. But this is how TikTok rumors spread. Because even the creator said, wow, I never have this many people in here unless there's drama going on. These are y'all's receipts. This is the supposed person that I'm asking money from. The person that I talk to, I DM, I have sent them things. They have sent me things. But y'all are trying to crucify me and discredit this group. Why? Why are you threatened? There's got to be a motive behind it. There's always a motive. And as far as Vampery, I don't know if she knows how to even walk straight, but I've seen her actions on this app, and we all saw the fiasco with Digital and Gov. And she was tight with Gov too. But she's going to throw that shade towards me in front of 188 people. Yeah, Virgo, you did. You sure did. Now, Virgo in the chat's the other one that cracks my charts just for fun. Oh, crap. I can't accept y'all until the checkmate comes back.
Tammy, are you actually requesting a box? Do you need a box? Is there something you need to say? I don't know if it's a mistake or...
I just saw that comment. I'm scrolling, trying to catch up in the comments. Yes, she said she had a real quick comment.
Is it about...
I didn't see what it was about. I just see that she just said a real quick comment. And I'm trying to see the rest of the comments, but I'm not doing too good of a job.
I mean, somebody can bring her up.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I've been listening to you guys, and I feel like this is just a major deflection off of everything that you guys have brought to light recently. I did see Miss Muffy supporting Trollovision after the live in her comments section, but not many people could see that account because it was put to private for a while. And I saw them trying to discredit, the screenshots that you showed that had me in them, and that I was trying to dox. And I certainly wasn't trying to dox her. I think the ladies in the box know that. They know me well enough to know that that's not my style. But I feel like all this trying to go after Rammer and whatnot, it's definitely a deflection, and it is probably backed by people that have been called out recently. Because I can't see any one of you ladies begging or dry begging or asking outright for anything. Because this app it's toxic. If you even try to do something like that, it comes back and it bites you in the ass every single time. You guys have brought amazing awareness to a lot of different people, and I can't see any one of you doing any of that. I'm sorry for all the... Miss Muffy, I wasn't talking about your condolences. I was talking about you supporting Trolla and her comments on her page. But you ladies are amazing. You always will be. Keep doing what you do. But I really think this is a big deflection on what's recently happened. A big deflection.
It always is.
I agree, Tammy. Thank you. For sure.
You guys, we may not all be friends anymore or whatever, but I will always stand on what's right. And you guys are definitely in the right. And I don't care if they try to discredit anybody, because their opinion doesn't matter. If they can't see the outright truth that you have put out, then they just don't want to see it. You guys have always come with the best receipts and honesty, and that is admirable on this app because it doesn't happen very often. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and good luck to everyone in here because you guys are great people. Every last one of you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well.
Yes, I'm rolling around on the floor because I can't get up. It's great.
Oh,
Thank
goodness.
you.
Thanks for coming out.
So before I close this chapter of my TikTok life, does anyone have any questions? Because it will not be addressed again. The DMs between me and the person that I'm supposedly getting money from is what Birdie just showed.
All right, then I guess on to the next chapter. What segment's next? Are we going to Gov now?
Yes.
Guardians of Valor, please come to the front of the class because I know you watching. Birdie, do you want to go grab that comment for me that was made today in Tim Nash's live? Please. He probably is, Auburn. You know he'll be back, though. So I don't know if many of... Okay, we're going to stop fighting in the comments or I'm going to block. I don't care. Stop. If y'all can read that.
It says, Tim, message you on my main. I will personally help you destroy awareness.
So we're not 100% sure that this is his account or this is somebody trying to portray themselves as him. Either way, this was caught, and I think Fallon sent it to me, I believe. And either way, we need to let people know that even if this is him and he is planning to do something, y'all need to be aware. And, you know, be very careful who you talk to in DMs because he is going to disguise himself as anybody. Like, we already know that he has accounts with women's pictures and different accounts with men's pictures. He's already used, you know, names of two deceased individuals. So you guys really need to watch who you're talking to in DMs. If you haven't heard them speak in a box and you haven't known them for a while, don't engage. Because he's going to try to come back. So you have to be prepared for that. Can you read it now? It says, Tim, message you on my main. I will personally help you destroy awareness.
Was sure hoping that was somebody that just created that and was fake. But guys, look at it. Tim, message you on my main. I will personally help you destroy awareness. If it's not fake, you know, it only had one follower and, you know, whatever. But if he's serious and he told him to message him on his main, just protect yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
You've seen already how he's threatened people in the comments. Threatened Amber. Have pew pew, we'll travel. Put Amber's stuff out. Doxed Cassidy. Put her name out on public.
this new account he's only following one person, so he may not have everything open and available for messages yet. It's a fairly new account. We've actually known about it for a couple weeks probably. But this is the first time that I've actually seen him out, you know, seen it out and about, you know, when it was brought to my attention today. So we don't know for sure if it's him, but just in case.
And somebody said, why would he not be on his main account? My response to that is, it's probably blocked by Tim and Angela by now. Again.
This is a private investigator that's been investigating Gov for many, many, many years. This is his account. He does have a video posted on there of Gov actually being interviewed by a news station. Y'all should follow it. I don't know if he's going to post any more stuff, but we have confirmed that it is actually the PI. Actually, Adam confirmed it. We did not. But if you have any questions about who, you know, what to look for, you know, if you didn't ever hear him speak, he does speak in this video.
Right. You will not deny that voice. It's definitely Gov's voice.
Now, Stacey said that is him. And
Yeah, it's definitely him for sure. It's him trying to portray himself as a good Samaritan while he is absolutely ravaging through people on the internet and in real life, actually.
yeah.
I think, Cindy, for the same reasons, you know, he's seen the red flags, seen the deception, and just started his own investigation. Hey, Mama Coco. Yeah, they do match. Right. Yes, he did. His kids are grown. Yes, Hope. There is a blog about him. It's actually got a lot of information. Yes, Stacy, it is confirmed. We're actually hopefully planning something later on with that. We'll see if it works out. Hey, Miss Bev. I don't know if the ladies have anything else they wanted to talk about. Gov. I just wanted people to be aware that that account is out there. I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it isn't him. And there's really no way for us to prove it, but that comment was made today in Tim Nash's live. And we know that he's pretty pissed off at us. So we have no doubt that he's probably stirring something up.
Absolutely.
Does anybody have any questions? Fallon, do you have anything on him you wanted to say? Rammer, Amber, anybody? Yeah, I don't really know, Cassidy. I mean, my gut feeling is telling me it's probably is him, and the only follower he has is probably his main account, but I can't prove it, so I don't want to say for sure.
Anything you guys hear is going to be a bunch of stuff about trying to discredit the things that we say because of a grudge, or they're embarrassed, or there's deflection on someone's part. And TikTok drama is more important to them than actually putting out the truth to help someone. Go see it for yourself to protect yourself. There's Birdie's YouTube where you'll hear where she's going to make private the conversation that was sent. We'd only have a piece of it. If you have the full thing or know where to find it, please let us know. We're only putting out what we have to you because I always told you, speaking for this group here, that if we have it, you'll have it. Full disclosure. We don't have any reason to try to deceive anybody because it's just information flow. We don't want to gatekeep. We don't want to hold anything close to the chest. What we have, you have it. Mi casa es su casa. I invite you to share the hell out of any information that we give you because it's been vetted, it's true, and it's not slander because it's going to help somebody. We don't do it because it's fun. We do it because we're trying to protect each other and you. This is Checkmate's YouTube. All of her lives will live there.
I would also encourage you all to actually follow both YouTubes because we do post stuff that we don't post on TikTok in those YouTubes that you may not see over here just because we know it'll get taken down or whatever. So we do put it over there. What is that noise? So if you want to write down the YouTubes, that's fine. You can follow, or you can just go there randomly and check stuff. Either way, they're both open. They're not private, and you can see all the videos.
Yes.
Lord, I hope Cherry Berry is not coming back. No. Yeah, you can screenshot them. That's absolutely fine. We don't care if you screenshot anything we put up. Thank you, Adam. And just so y'all know, Adam is a part of our little team up here. He just had a prior engagement tonight. But he is a big part of what we do too. He helps a lot. Oh, Jame, I can't with Cherry Berry.
This whole, the other thing about the discrediting us, trying to say that we sit with whoever we sit with, had we not called out Just Curious for doing the things that he was doing, or Anything else? If you guys think that we're sitting with somebody, just ask. Just ask, do you condone their behavior? Just ask. Don't come at us and say, you condone this behavior, so you sit with this person, blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. It's just like any news segment. They are unbiased. If you pull a Republican into a Democratic and start talking about something, yes, they're going to have more geared towards Republican views or Democratic views, but they'll have somebody over there just to have the opposing side. So we're always going to have the ability to have somebody in there. News segments bring in people who have eyewitness accounts, people they don't know. I think personally, some of these news cameras, after something horrific happens in a neighborhood, they go and find the homeliest people to talk to. They always pull this lady up that's got curlers in the front of her hair, smoking a cigarette with an ash hanging off of it like a straw. Those people. I guarantee that they don't want a bad thing on their news network, but they go and find those people because that's what's available. But if I find somebody that has something that's warranted, that needs to be seen by you, and they have the clip, I'm going to give them the opportunity to come up and say, here's the credit. They grabbed this clip. Thank you for getting this. Thank you for showing it and sharing it. Because I'm not going to gatekeep. These people here on the panel and in the group are not going to gatekeep information that's vital to you. So it doesn't mean that I condone what this person does in a 24-hour period or ever. If they have a clip, I'm going to bring it to you guys. I'm going to give them credit for what they did. I'm not saying I condone what they do because I'm not on this thing 24/7. Neither is any of you. So if you want to know if I sit with somebody, ask me. I'm an open book. I'll tell you. Checkmate's an open book. She'll tell you. Amber, Brammer, Jennifer, Birdie, we're going to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any questions for me, you can answer me. I will definitely tell you the truth. I mean, I don't have anything to hide. And I'll be just as respectful as you are.
But just because you see somebody over here in the chat or in a box and they're asking questions, I went through this a long time ago when I was in Kim Peters' box, trying to find out why people were posting her dead grandfather. We don't need that. It doesn't mean I condone anything that vile woman ever said or did. But there were still people running around the internet saying, well, Fallon condones Kim Peters' behavior. No, I do not. But sit and think about that for a minute. She hated me more than anybody else other than Amber. I mean, she really hates some Amber. But she had me in her box. Does that mean we were besties? Nope. I'm going to be quiet and see if you guys have any questions or any things that we can answer. And I'm going to let Checkmate close us out unless somebody else has something. But I just appreciate everything that you guys do. Checkmate, you've always been number one classy with me because your information that you've always put out has been spot on. It's been their words. And we do things differently. You keep things on the app. Me, if it's got a social footprint, I'm going to put it out. A digital footprint, I'm going to bring it to the app because if they want to put their names out there and they want to be popular, I'm going to help that. I respect that you only stay on the app. And I respect the fact that you let us do our way of awareness as long as we are respectful, truthful, and we're only here to help people.
Right.
So thank you.
Yes, of course. Does anybody want to come up and ask a question or, talk about anything? Because we're going to open up boxes for Q&As now. Anything you want to ask us, please do. Thank you, Sunshine. We appreciate you. Who is cooking breakfast? That would be Amber. She's probably asleep. That's why I said that. Does Mexican Homies still support Gov? I have no idea. I don't really go in those lives. That would be a great question for him, though. You're welcome, Cindy. Hello, Michelle. Yeah,
That
I
night
wanna-
that I went in there, he unmodded Pops, which has been found to be Gov. So
Yeah, but I still don't want to speak for another creator because I don't know what they're doing.
okay, I just didn't want it to be that I was in there and I heard that I did overhear him say that he unmodded Pops. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't want to be like, well, Fallon was in there.
Christina, if you're having problems, you can go out, maybe close the app and come back. I don't know if it'll help. Okay, so he did. Several people are saying he unmodded him, which I have no reason to doubt Fallon. It's just I just don't like to speak for other people.
I agree. That's proper. You're right.
I'm sorry, my kids are downstairs playing pool. Okay, good. Well, I mean, that's good. He needs to distance himself from him. He's a dangerous fella. Right, Adam. Yeah, I mean, if you're still supporting Gov after everything that was put out, I mean, that's really on you now. There's nothing else we can do. Yeah, they kind of get, they deserve it. If they're still talking to him, then that's... Oh, I don't know about him talking on the phone with him. Right, Adam? How about them Packers? Absolutely not. I don't really like NFL. I like college football. No more questions? Anybody want to come up and say anything? Go Dogs. How about them Bears? I see a lot of football fans in here. I like it. Oh, I didn't even know he had a YouTube.
Anybody want to cuss us out?
What?
I said, does anybody want to cuss us out?
I fucking hope not.
No, we did that last live. We're not going to do it this live. Roll
bring it
Tide,
up.
everybody.
Huh? No, Cassidy, not tonight. We're not doing that tonight. Oh, goodness. You just got here. Well, the live's over. I'm sorry. I think we're about to wrap everything up. I agree, Cindy. All right, ladies. Well, if nobody... I am not recapping Adam. Seriously, there was like 7 different segments tonight. You can go watch it on my YouTube, though. I do believe Birdie's actually going to put it on her YouTube, too. So there's 2 places you can go to see it. So... Sunshine, don't make me unmod you. Mods, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming in, Gemini. The right animal lover, she does. She needs rest. Fallon, did you want to speak on the other thing or no? Because you didn't, so I don't know.
Because I thought that I thought we would have the presents. I thought that,
Right. So I did too, but I mean, that's your decision. You could do it another night, like invite that person in
Okay, then
and do that way. I just don't think that it's right to like bring up a whole subject and them not be here. You know what I mean?
I agree. I mean, like they're doing me basically though, because they've been
They
doing
are.
it since August. So
Yeah, but two wrongs. We don't want to be those
Agreed.
people,
I
right?
agree. I agree. Well, guys, I will say this. While you're in here, Checkmate's box up at the top, there is a little bell up at the top. And if I have to address this, because it's been since August that we've been trying to address something that they keep bringing up. So if I have to come to this app, I'm coming to you guys to tell you all about it, because I'm not going to be quiet anymore. I gave them enough time to be able to shut it down, and they still say silent. So hit that little bell so when Checkmate goes live, you'll be notified of it. There's no sense going around trashing somebody who's trying to do the right thing. There's no sense running around trying to discredit people just because you don't like them or you heard something and you never saw proof. There's no sense being a sheep. There's no sense running around here trying to cause drama when you could be spreading the truth and be part of the solution instead of the problem. So stay tuned, because it's going to be a big one and it's going to cause a lot of problems, because I'm tired of sitting back and trying to be the good guy when all the good guys are getting stomped on.
And we hope to be going back to do awareness very soon. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to put out. We don't want to keep protecting our names. People just keep dragging around. I'm sorry, Rammer. I don't know what's going on. I keep accepting you, but it is not letting you open the box. Did you get a violation? So after this, we are... Did Birdie... Oh. After this, we're going back to awareness. So I hope everybody's ready for that. Autumn, do you want a box or did you request on accident? Right, Adam, for sure. It is about exposing the ones dividing awareness. Okay, Autumn, I just wanted to be sure. I don't know, Rammer. I didn't get a violation for you, so I'm not sure that you even got one. Close the app out and then come back. Hey, Kendra. Fallon always has a list of enablers. She's got books and books and books full of them. She's got some from the 1970s. What do you mean?
Did they have paper back then?
They
You saved them on
absolutely
your
had
floppy
paperback.
disk.
Goodness.
You saved them on your floppy disk drive.
Floppy disk drive. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was a long time ago. I was in high school then. I'm so old. Well, if we can get Rammer back in a box, we might just stay like live for whoever wants to stay up in a box and like have, just chat a bit. But I guess I don't know if she can get back up here or not.
I need her to get back up here so I can show her my Christmas tree.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean that.
What happened?
I sent Auburn a request and I didn't mean to.
Whoopsie.
Sorry.
You don't have to accept that, Auburn.
Sorry about that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You can come up anytime you want. I'm just saying you don't have to.
Cash Call, did we ever